Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Yeah, the trailer, definitely. And then seeing Archer, seeing Saber. You also got a glimpse of Lancer. That's his name, right? Lancer, right? Was it Lancer? The one with the, yeah, with the lance. Lancer. You got like a short glimpse of him too, actually. And it's taking place in Penacony, so this is going to be really nice. Yep. Yeah, Archer, Saber, and then it goes by a bit quick. You see what looks like you see Lancer for a second. He's blocking an attack. I think it was by the main character or somebody, but yeah, you see him appear for a bit. My headphones. Yeah, the animations are really sick. They're sick. They're awesome, bro. Welcome to the stream, everybody. This is XP Story Gamers. We're just chilling for a little bit. It goes by fast. But there's a part where there's attack that takes place by the MC that if you don't catch it, you miss it. Let me find the time slot on that trailer so I can catch it for you. I can say, oh, check out this at this time slot. That's where it is. Yeah. Because even people in the comments were like, oh, caught it. That's Lancer. So you missed it. It went by fast for you. That's the point. It goes by fast. So you have to catch it. So let me go for it. Fall at Dawn's Rise trailer. Not the Fall at Dawn's Rise, my bad. The other name of the trailer. What's the name of the other trailer? The current one. Well, it's 3.4. I say 3.4 trailer. Yeah, for the sun is set to die. And Phinon's transformation is sick. The form he takes, that's insane, man. All right, so let's now I'm checking out not the program but the trailer video itself, because there's the you see it? Did you see it? You caught it, bro? So you caught it, huh? Yeah, it happens in just those few seconds where you see somebody blocking an attack, and when you look closely, it's him. So you saw it, bro? Yeah, because you have to catch it. Yeah, some people caught it when they were watching the trailer themselves, and they were like, oh, that's Lancer. And I was checking, I had to rewind back to catch it, and when I did, I was like, oh, it is him. Yeah, so you did catch it. Nice. Yeah, you just have to, yeah, it happens fast, so it's like... Yeah, seeing Archer with the arrow attack was nice. Yeah, you see him like 2 or 3 times in the trailer going by real fast. Like I just paused. There's a point I'm looking at the trailer right now. At 1:17, you see somebody with like a pole arm behind with the red pole arm thing, which I can tell who it is, by the way, with the blue hair. Yeah. I know who it is. Behind what's oh fudge, what's his name again? I gotta remember the cowboy hat dude's name, darn it. It's like his name, I guess I'm getting led astray because of his darn talk, that whole fudging mutter fudging talk. That is so annoying. But yeah, he appears behind him. I think they were fighting a little bit. I know Venturine is in it. Here we go. And then it's Saber that dashes at him at 1:27, a minute 27 seconds in video. So he appears behind cowboy hat dude, and then then Saber runs in and starts slashing at him, and he blocks it with his lancer, his lance. Well, then that's the good kind of fudge. You better pass that fudge now. What's up, Union Gamer? Yeah, so Haseo, yeah, if you look at the comment points it out, but yeah, if you go to look at the trailer and by itself, the parts that have him like showing, because it goes by fast, is when Saber runs up and starts slashing at somebody, and it's him, and he blocks the blade slash. And then that's at 1 minute 27 seconds in the video. So he appears between a minute and 17 seconds. He appears at a minute 17 seconds and a minute 27 seconds in the video. So I just found it like that fast. I just found it because I saw the trailer already, so it's like I had an idea where he is. Yeah, so I had an idea where he was. Yeah, they snuck that in there because they know people, once they play it, they're going to be like, Lancer's in there too? Yeah, Honkai Star Rail. Lancer in. So, Saber, Archer, and Lancer from Fate Stay Night and Honkai Star Rail. That's what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. The collab with the Fate Stay Night series, the Fate Stay universe with Honkai Star Rail. And 3 characters that are shown, though there's 2 that you can get in Honkai Star Rail, is Saber and Archer. However, the trailer also shows a 3rd person that's in it that appeared at least 2 times in the trailer, but you had to catch it fast, and that's Lancer. So I'm actually looking at him right now blocking Saber's invisible sword, because he has that like sword that looks invisible in a way. Yeah. Excalibur. Yeah. I think there's a way you can play the video at slower speed or something, and that also might help. Saber. Probably gonna be hopefully definitely gonna be a better collab than what Genshin tried. Oh my gosh. Anyway, all right. Today is Friday, and we're having a nice, wonderful time. Relax a bit. Controller charger. Have it right here. Kind of moving, getting my cord organized here. I also got to give my controller a good charging juice before I get started. Now, I do admit, I know Hassel, you're the one who introduced me to the whole Fate Stay Night series. You know, I even had actually my brother, I have a brother at home who checked out some of the Fate Stay series. And then you kind of reintroduced me, or kind of reminded me of the series, Hassel, yourself. It's interesting, very, I don't know if I would say like different kind of series. I mean, I've seen the clips. The concept is, to me, at the time when I first heard about it, was a bit different and unique to me, because I haven't seen its concept in food. I don't think I've seen something similar to it before. Maybe I have. I don't think so. But yeah, just the series itself to me was unique. Just having like familiar characters that are historical figures, and some even ancient gods, goddesses, some of like different types of belief systems, some different figures of different kinds. Just want to chat for a little moment. I think, well, one thing, I am excited for tomorrow because I'm having a nice little celebration for my birthday. A couple of family and a few friends. My official birthday was Monday earlier in the week. But tomorrow is just when I'm going to actually celebrate it in its entirety. Have nice food and everything. Let's have a little fun. Yeah. I go to buy like, what is it? Dave and Buster's. Go by there, have a nice arcade and have a little food and everything. We was able to arrange a nice little table set up and everything to go out there and just have some fun and eat. It was nice being out there. It was nice. It was nice checking out the place, and I haven't been to Dave and Buster's before, so I got to speak to the event planner there, party planner there. She was awesome. She's a very understanding person, and really trying to work with the person, the caterer's need, the host's needs. Try to really get to an agreeable contractual setup and everything, and things worked out. So we'll just be there for about they said it only have 2 hour space, but occupied space, but we'll be able to have a good time there. It's a different kind of place. Yeah, I never been to Dave & Buster's, so it was my first time actually coming there. I think kind of getting back to it, yeah. So I know I got some more HSR stuff I'm doing for myself. Got video files, clips to go through, got a lot of things. So anything new with you guys or anything? Anything new with y'all? What's happening? Let me get this thing. One of these. Get my. I'm just letting my controller charge up, and then also I got to hook up some cords real quick. I guess nothing. Okay. Just been a regular, normal, repetitive day for y'all, huh? When you have those days where because you do the same exact stuff and it's like there's barely anything new. It's like, same old, same old. So it kind of gets a little monotonous, repetitive when it's like, because I can ask someone how you doing, but it's like sometimes it feels a little awkward when it's like, oh no, it's just the same old stuff, same old, nothing new. And it's like, okay. And then it's like, I don't even know why I keep asking if it's gonna be the same thing. I mean, asking how you ask how it's just like that courtesy, or just checking up on people, how people do. How we do. I haven't played a first-person shooter game in a long time. Let that controller get the full battery here, get the full juice. Yeah, I haven't played a first-person shooter in like a long time, yo. Like I'm trying to remember when the last first-person shooter I ever played. Really. I'm like, what was the last one I ever played? You know what's funny? Like, even though, you know, it's been a long time past, I do miss the good old days of Blockbuster and Hollywood Video. And not in the sense that I miss the other part of it, which is the whole managing the whole make sure you rent, but make sure you bring it back on the date. Or you get charging fees. We know you got to deal with that, but that means that's the responsibility if you try to rent games from there. But it was always nice when going into those spaces where it's like you get to walk around and see all the nice games. It's not even just games, movies and stuff that are out there, and the store lines and stuff. I don't know. It was just something about the atmosphere. Some people were really cool working in that place. Some cool people I remember. I even had a friend. I found out it was a friend in high school that once worked at Hollywood Video in my area. I mean, Hollywood Video has long passed away. It's long gone since in my area and everything. And Blockbuster as well. But like, I remember those days, you know, going in there, and it's like you get see all those nice collections. It was really nice. Nice space, and you know, you get to play those nice games, rent it, give you the opportunity to play it, test it out, and be like, okay, now I want to buy it, you know. Because that's how I started with Final Fantasy VII. I started renting it from like Blockbuster. I think it was Blockbuster first before I went to Hollywood Video. Before we discovered Hollywood Video. But I remember, and we would go to Blockbuster like at the end of the week. Either like on a Friday or something. I don't think it was a weekend. I think it was Thursday or Friday. It was always, it's just, I think our parents really liked the fact we were on to the gaming and stuff, or they want to have us keep entertained. So like take us out. Weekly Blockbuster Hollywood Video visits. I mean, it became lesser and less as we got a bit older, but yeah, I remember those days. We'd go over there and get to rent those videos, rent those games. So nice, have a good fun, you know, have good games. Oh, just a sec. Let me check a little something. Okay. Yeah, I'll just check a little something. I don't know why this shows that. Hold on. Oh, and just troubleshooting a little something I just noticed. Hopefully this thing works, please. That's what I would rent Final Fantasy VII from, was Blockbuster. And then I would rent that game a lot. I don't remember how many times I rent, 2-3 times. But I didn't have a memory card. And I recall, like, I was just trying to see how far I can go without the memory card, because I didn't really, at the time, I didn't really know, like, or I did find out about the memory card thing, but I was just kind of like renting and just experiencing it for myself, because my parents would have to be the one to buy the memory card in the first place. There we go. That's working now. Yeah. They would have to buy the memory card. Is this chat thing gonna work or what? What's happening? Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. Yeah, I was checking in. I was like, okay, what's going on with my memory with this chat thing I have? Yeah, Lancer in there and HSR. Nice. That fight. So, yeah, played it without the memory card. How fun was that? Knowing it's a very long jrpg, RPG, however you call it. Very long RPG. And without a memory card. I think the farthest I went was when I finally reached the point where I was able to get out of Midgar. I reached the final portion of reaching the Shinra building and then beating the big giant mechanized boss that was in the way at the end. And then finally, after that, we were able to leave Midgar. And that's where I stopped. Once I got to that point, that's where I stopped. And then eventually, I think I convinced my parents to get a memory card. That's when, this was like the old PS1 days, I think. And that's when I was able to save and do all that stuff. But now we got built-in memory systems now. With the updated PlayStation software and Xbox, we have built-in memory now. Of course, if you want additional memory, you get like those separate hard drive pieces that you can attach to the console, and then they'll give you get like a gigabyte or a terabyte. You get like 8, 6, 8, maybe 10 gigabyte, but then they're like you can get like a terabyte too. If you want more and more memory. You know how we do. We get all them games. Backlogs of games. You get all games. You get them all, and you got all that memory getting used up. Memory from the application, but also from the save files, storage space, and everything. Pretty much the console is pretty much operating like how the computer is. You know, having it built-in gigabytes and RAM, get built-in memory, all built-in memory space. Yeah. The detective can get old, but the truth remains true to this day. Today remains the truth, always. All right. So, just throwing out some statements. Giving my controller more juice. So I'm playing till at least till 8:30 to 9, at least to 9. So around 9 o'clock, I'll wrap up because I got like something I'm gonna do a little after 9, and then also around 10 as well. So I'm gonna be more preoccupied on some things. Dun, 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 dun. So, what y'all doing now? Haseo and Union Gamer, what y'all up to right now? Well, maybe not right now. I mean, of course you're checking out my stream, but or what have you been doing up to now, or anything, whatever it is, whatever you want to talk about. I mean, this is just my chatting intermission section, so we can just chat about games, anime. We're gonna chat about a lot of those things. I do have an idea that I'm working on, because I've been practicing a little bit in Stellar Blade, doing like the boss challenges on the side, and I wanted to like maybe make some videos showing my little gameplay proficiency as I've got back to play and fighting those bosses, and I've learned some couple of techniques or developed a set of skills. I have a set of skills. I will find you and I will kill you. I developed a set of skills, set of techniques for battling these bosses. So I might make some videos. I'm thinking the idea of making some videos around that. But I'm also want to make sure I don't want to confuse people on here and like make like random different videos. I want them to be purposeful. So because this channel was built in to kind of build like some sort of like part of it is like a little bit of lore with me as this detective figure, but also like a little bit of being able to make some gaming content that highlights certain key moments or things that I want to provide to my audience here regarding to what specifically I want to show. Some of it is just action-oriented gaming at the proficiency level, like heightened proficiency, and then others can be more of like the, I don't know, entertainment storytelling aspect, kind of bringing in pacing drama or bring like a good pacing and good effort of telling the story or something. But I have to think about that, like, because one of the things also I need to be working on, because I have been looking over all my video clips that I have right now, because I need to clear up space, and I got to go through these clips and look at them and see, like, well, why did I take these? What is in these clips that I would like to share that I want y'all to see? But if I don't see anything I care about enough to see it, to show it, or whatnot, or I don't think it's significant, then I'm just gonna delete it. You know, I recorded so many clips, but I noticed I hadn't done the effort to just stop and then just work on these clips and post them. So now I got this basket of stuff in my laptop, and I'm like, okay, throughout this weekend, starting today, go through all these clips and look at them and really be honest, like which ones do I want to actually post. And if some of them, like, they're like way too old and I feel like, I don't know if I really want to show this now, I'll just delete it. Just to help clear up more clutter. That's on my laptop. Is my PlayStation controller fully charged up or what? Okay, it looks like it might be fully charged up. What? How is that even possible? That's weird. I just checked it and it's like, oh, it's it's like one energy bar. I'm like, I just charged this for several minutes in. Normally it wouldn't take this long. It would be full charge right away. So I don't know if maybe there's something going on with the cord. Maybe it's starting to wane. I might have to get a new one, a new charging cord or something. I do have a charging system, but I got to find the cord to that one. It might be somewhere. If I can find it, I'll use that to charge my controller from now on and have it fully charged before I come on here. So I think the cord, I don't know, maybe the cord is starting to go out. So it's charging it slowly than expected. Da, 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 da. Hopefully by the end of this controller fully charges. Trying to think what else to talk about. Hey, so I heard a strange sound outside. I was like, what the heck was that? I was like, oh, was there somebody moaning, groaning, yelling out there? Sheesh Louise. Getting close to being done with current light novel volume. How many volumes are you in the Otome, or Otome, is it Otome or Otome? I don't know how to pronounce it, games. Something for moms. So the title is long, I get it, but how many volumes are you in, and how many more volumes would you say might be left? I believe it's an ongoing light novel, isn't it? Like it doesn't have an end yet. Haseo. Yeah, I'm just listening out because my window's partially open, but like I was just listening out because I was just wondering, like, okay, there was like a sound outside. I was trying to pinpoint where that sound was. Volume 8 of 13. 13 volumes. Okay. So you're in volume 8 right now. Gotcha. I saw that, what is it, the image you posted from one of the light novels with the maid and one of the young ladies and everything looking cute and stuff, and something like that. Like, yeah, it was like a maid or something. She was blushing because of how cute one of the ladies looked, or something like that. She's like, "Oh, kawaii!" You know, the kawaii response. You know, "Oh, she looks so cute." That type of response. The maid. Okay. Detective over here. Come on, controller. You got it. Get that juice full. Let's see. Almost there. It's almost there. Good. I'm just trying to give it a full charge. It's at 2 energy bars. That's good. Yeah, I want it to have a full charge, so I don't get this disruption of controller now it turned off because not enough power. Power ran out. I want to avoid that before I get close to 9 o'clock. So today's journey is meeting Lila, the maiden with the blue glowing hair. Blue hair. The blue-haired maiden. That's what we got. The blue-haired lady. However you want to say it. Yeah, the mysterious blue-haired lady. I seen like a combo video of ys10 on YouTube. It looked like it was about a year or two ago, but it was, yeah, I think it was about a year ago when this game was first coming out. Someone had already like mastered a lot of the skills that they were able to do, like air juggling, keep the enemy in the air, and do like switch their skills to be able to accomplish the combo that they did, which was insane, by the way. One of the things they did is they used Karja's with this blue water wave attack, where she tosses like a water bubble or some water piece into like the center or something, and then it creates like this whirlpool wave that if the enemy is air juggle and they land on it, they're getting hit multiple times in the air, so they're kept in the air. And they use that as an opportunity to then switch over, use the MC skill to keep them in the air, and then switch back to her. Like they were switching skills. But I say they were able to do that probably because they've already beaten the game. They got all the skills, and then they were able to get to a good masterful level or so where they now are able to keep using skill points. Because those skill attacks do cost a lot of skill points. So they probably got a good setup to keep the skill points going. So there might be like some armor piece, some accessories. There might be some things they have. They might have like set up the crystals in a way on their bars. They might have had a really great setup to make that happen. Because otherwise you can't. Even I know, like, I can only use a few skills at a time for each character. So, but you got to be quick. So that means there might be the restoration might be fast. So it look like a more post end game type combo, where they've beaten the game, they've gotten very far, they've leveled up so much, they got their skills and everything set, their crystals, their orbs, set up in a way so it has extend the skill points and make it so the skill bar doesn't go away faster, regenerates faster. Maybe like they've got all whatever setup they got it all done. I say, like, I've seen like the videos where I've seen people master like some variant of gameplay, like that probably took them hours. Like they might have worked with that mechanic in the beginning, and after they played and beat the game, they probably took time in their hours to play it, and then eventually get the mastery skill sets and techniques they were able to do because they played it for so long. So now they have a particular set of skills when they play the game. All right, hopefully this controller is fully charged now. Let's just see. Still 2 energy bar. Yeah, this usually charges real fast. I don't know why it's taking much longer. Yeah, I could have charged this like way before the stream, but I didn't think I needed, because I thought I might have already had it charged up already. Since I didn't play anything on the PlayStation, I did use PlayStation yesterday, but probably I didn't realize it was down until until I started it up, and then I was like, oh, okay. So I gotta make sure to get this thing charged beforehand, so that way it won't be like this. But how long it would take to charge is a good question, because now it's like, before it would charge real fast, but now it's like it's taking a while. Like, why? I mean, if I want to, I can leave the charger while I play. Let me go ahead and see if I probably might just do that so I can get it over with. So I can get on to the gaming. Let me do this. what's going on. Hopefully it's not doing that thing it did before. Kind of like what happened with my PS5, or, you know, when I was trying to stream Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and it didn't show anything. Looks like it's doing a similar thing. I hope my capture card's okay now. It was glowing when I attached everything, so it looks like it's okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to get it set up. Trying to get it to work. Yeah, I think it's, hopefully it's not happening. Let me see. Yeah, this thing is really acting up. Whoa. It's not showing anything. Is my device okay? What happened? It's like, let me double check. Yeah, everything is okay. So I don't know what's going on. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, I see it's glowing, so it's attached, but for some reason now my OBS is not reading it. What's going on, OBS? Why aren't you reading it? Yeah, something's definitely wrong. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's not reading it. Really? But it shows it's attached, but it's not reading the device. OBS is not catching it. Wow, it's not even reading it. What happened to my device? Or not my device. My device is attached. It's not the device. It's just my OBS on my laptop is not reading anything at all. What's happening with my software's reading of this? Usually it reads it just fine. So why is it now acting like it can't read it? I'm all for if it just doesn't work at all. I mean, hey, if I gotta cancel the stream because this thing don't work, then so be it. Because I can't have this stream act like this if it's not gonna work. Which sucks because it's like this stuff normally works, so now it's acting up. It's like it refuses to read it. I can tell my capture device works fine because it literally glows when it's attached. So it ain't the device. It's got something to do with the way my OBS software is reading this stuff. It's not reading it properly. I might have to restart OBS. I got restarting the PlayStation. I've already retouched everything. I've already checked all that. I'm restarting the PlayStation. Doing everything I can to see if I can get this thing to work. If this thing don't work, we'll have to cancel the stream. Which means I'm going to have to look at my capture card and see why it's not connecting with my OBS software. Because it shows that it connects because it's glowing. But, and then my, usually when it's attached, the PlayStation screen comes back on the regular TV, and then it's supposed to show up on the laptop. But for some reason, it's not showing up at all. So, I don't know what's causing this issue. So, okay, we're gonna try again. Oh, whoops, excuse me. Whoops. Sorry about that, kitty. Why is the volume? What's going on? Ah. Sorry, this is weird, but it looks like even my PlayStation audio is gone for some reason. It's not muted either. This is all kinds of weird. Yeah, something's wrong. Looks like HI3 wants me to pull the new Obelia battlesuit and weapon, which will be a new lightning battlesuit. I'm not complaining too much. It looks awesome and hell worth it. Hey, if it does, yeah, you can go. I would say go for it. Why is this acting up? What's happening here? Yeah. Wow. It is just not reading it. What the heck happened? Trying to bring up my game capture software to see if it's reading, because when that opened up, nothing happened. It showed it didn't even read my OBS software. I mean, it didn't read my game capture card. Yeah, it's like the communication between my game capture card and the game and the to my piece from the between the columns of my PC. It's just not being read at all. It's like you can't even read it. What's happening? Can't even read my device. What's going on here? This is just and the good news, none of my cords are damaged, so yeah, there's no tear in the cords or nothing. And my cat ain't do a darn thing to it. And she knows better, so she ain't do a darn thing. Ain't that right, kitty? But even so, it's like it just is not reading the data like it used to. It's like it's gone. There's usually something I select to activate it, but it's not there. Let me check one more thing, and if it's just not going to be the case, or we're just going to have to call it this stream. I am going to call this stream a dud. This is crazy. I'm going to have to troubleshoot this game capture card and PlayStation 4 here to see why it's doing this off stream and see if it happens again. Because something is definitely wrong here. Well, my PlayStation music is back. That's good news, but it still doesn't absolve the fact that it's not showing up on my screen at all. All right. Looks like all we got is a blank screen at this point. It's like, it's like, what happened to my game showing up? It's like, ain't showing up anything at all. I hope it ain't got nothing to do with this. Shouldn't. Just checking my other stuff, so that way I make sure that it doesn't try to Okay, so I've come to the conclusion that this is not going to happen. Saddens me, but this is not going to happen now. But also, this is my concern because now what I am seeing now is something that's happening for the very first time. That is, no capture card data is being read at all. Never had this happen before. Not even once. I mean, I've had like a few occasions before where it didn't communicate through, but those only lasted for a few times. But that was because of some other settings or something. But this time, nothing ain't showing up at all. Nothing. I even restarted the PlayStation, everything. Wow. I know, I just keep trying for a little bit. I just want to see if it's even going to work at all. But it's already pushing up my time because I can't, I got to get, this is pushing up my time. I can't be here till 8. like this. So let me just check something one more time. See how this one works. Okay, well that's working right there. Well, I guess we'll have to let this go then. 'Cause I've been eager to play and continue this, but now with this happening, I don't think it's gonna work. I'll have to let this go. Sadly, I gotta let it go. My goodness, why is this happening now? Why is this happening? Yeah, no, total bummer, huh, Haseo? Total F of this one. This is absurd. Why is this even happening right now? I can't believe this. Okay. Sadly, I'm gonna have to let this go. I really didn't want to. I want to spend more time trying to figure this out, but I can't. I'm not fit to be here all the rest of the evening trying to solve this. It looks to me my capture device attaches the cords just fine. None of the cords are damaged. It does glow and light up to indicate to me that it's on. That's how it's been, as always. And then when I attach it to my laptop with the cords and everything, you know, I can tell that it's working because my PlayStation, like, it'll switch off for a little bit and switch back on, well, when I attach it to the laptop. And then I go into my properties for console capture, my OBS software, my streaming software, and I activate a certain switch or choose a certain setting, and that usually turns it on. This time, it's not turning it on. And when I had to switch settings to try to switch it back and forth to try to reboot it, the original setting point just like went ahead and just disappeared. So it's almost like the OBS software is not reading the data coming through my game capture. And I'm trying to find out why it's not reading it. What's wrong? You know, why is it not reading the data? Why is it having trouble reading it? So I'll probably do some research and find out, hey, my OBS software is not reading my game capture card that's attached to my PlayStation. What's going on? You know, see what other people say. I'll look into it, forums, look into around, see if anyone has similar issues and why, what could be the cause. Hold on. My kitty over here. Said it could be drivers. I don't know if that's the case. We'll have to look into it. But yeah, I'll have to look into that because right now I don't want to spend too much time on here. So most likely I would have to turn off the computer and everything just to get things working. I mean, I'm gonna have to cut this stream short, so I don't want to be on here all night like this. It's already getting close to 8, and I said I was gonna close around 9, so I only have an hour of gameplay. I don't want to do that. So I'm just ending the stream today. Unfortunately, this is a occurrence I had not expected would happen, but it has. I'm gonna have to see why my OBS does not recognize my capture card data. Though the capture card, I can tell, has all the right cords attached, glows, it's operating, it's on, no issue of any occurrence at all so far. I mean, I've seen it glow white and red interchangeably, but it still works. So I don't think the red means it's bad or anything. I think it might be a different meaning for that, but it's glowing white and it's glowing fine when it's attached. So we'll have to see why my OBS does not recognize it. Maybe this has to do with the drivers with the capture card, perhaps, or the OBS drivers. Maybe something on my computer. I don't know. We'll see. All right then, folks. I'm ending the stream very early today, unfortunately. I'll have to troubleshoot and figure things out. If it gets to a point from testing that, I can't show anything at all, then that tells me that perhaps the connection between my OBS and my capture card, some reason, just doesn't work as well anymore. Maybe the capture card transference isn't working, but then that's odd. So I'll have to troubleshoot and figure this out later. So sorry, folks. Big F. This sucks. I'm gonna have to end this stream. So don't worry. I'll try to figure out what's going on, and hopefully we'll get this stuff back on working. But it'll be done off stream. Okay, folks. Take care and peace out. Have a good one. See you later. Night and bye-bye.